Hello there traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover Australian dollar versus US dollar. I'll speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with Australian dollar versus US dollar first. So basically what I found by watching the 4-hour time frame on Australian versus US dollar is basically that we got a trading range environment. And if we get a pivot low at 0.7140 and pivot high at 0.7180, 181. So we're much closer to the downside pivot point. So eventual downside break of the pivot low here, with the some redistribution process on the way down, can lead us to the area around 0.7090 level, which we got a pivot cluster lows here from December 14th, 15th, and 20th, right? So that potential gap can be the play. Something even bigger, in case there's some very big downside momentum, can lead us all the way down towards the 0.700 zone. But for now, we got this like a very important pivot zone in case of that downside breakout. In case of the upside breakout, we got also some events today, very big events in the US, and so in case of the upside breakout of 0.1180 on the strong momentum, we can eventually go back towards the 0.7230 and 0.7270 level. For now, we're much closer to the downside breakout. So watch for a breakout. Most of the markets are in balancing mode, by the way, because it's we got a prior to the news events. Usually, market will start to balance. So we'll speak mostly about the structures that can open and the structures that I like. So for example, on the gold, I like if the price will go below 1784 aggressively, eventually find some redistribution. Then eventually to try to attack this spin bar low from December 15, an area around 1760 and 1755. That can be a very good structure, but we need to see strong downside breakout and follow through after the breakout. In case of the upside breakout, there's also the resistance sitting at 1798. If we go really aggressively through that, then we can open the door for some higher prices and the price to back maybe towards 1825. For now, I like more downside scenario because upside scenario will have pretty close this potential pivot resistance. Crude oil, we spoke about this breakout of this main pivot here, and now we're basically balancing. We did a breakout, but we're balancing here. So it's still, there is still potential for test of the 81.83, but only if we actually go and clean 80.42 with a strong momentum. That can open the door for 81.85, and then eventually there is even bigger momentum. We can go towards the 84.85. In case of some downside rotation, I really see potential retest of 79.16 if the price will decide to rotate lower. And for the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we already got this major breakout 2 days ago, very strong breakout, strong momentum redistribution. We got one redistribution here that happened yesterday. Today we had a breakout and some rejection back, but overall we still have potential to try to visit that 40,000 mark and try to attack 39,700 or even 37,300. So definitely there is a potential interesting pivot levels around, and watch potential breakouts and some continuational patterns if the breakout will be good momentum. And that will be all for today. Have a good weekend. Refresh your batteries for the next week. Trade safe and see you all next week.